I'm still being chaotic. Katrina, are you gonna leave this in the YouTube edit? Because I started addressing them. YouTube, I'm here. Don't let them cut me out. Don't let them cut this. YouTube.
Gallifrey gals, Gallifrey gals, Gallifrey gals. Welcome to
Yay! That's right. We know how to do it. We know how to work.
That's right. We know how to stop chatting. Oh boy, we've been talking for 30 minutes. And start filming. That's what we do here.
Oh, and today it's it's always your Gallifrey.
It's always your Gallifrey.
Today we are getting wibbly wobbly.
That's
Can't you tell?
Right. Can't you tell? I'm wearing my Strax shirt.
Oh, hell
in honor of Doctor Who.
That's
now,
fantastic.
I had this on in a meeting earlier today, and as you'll see, as soon as I sit normally, you can't really actually see much of the shirt.
It just looks like a potato.
It's just like, they were like, I'm sorry, what's on your shirt, Paula? And I was like, oh yeah, it does kind of look like a potato, doesn't it? It's, he was like, is that just like an old man head on your shirt? What is that? And I was like, oh, it's a Doctor Who character.
No, it's Strax. And he kind of has a potato head. Yogi, can you stop yelling?
He cannot. A long-winded conversation about me trying to explain why the Doctor's called the Doctor to my partner. And other things.
Is that vague enough to make it intriguing?
If that sounds interesting to you, I'm digging through my candy drawer right now. If that sounds interesting to you, I'm like, I'm just gonna, yeah, this is what I want. Oh no, it fell. I'm still being chaotic. Katrina, are you gonna leave this in the YouTube edit? Because I started addressing them. YouTube, I'm here. Don't let them cut me out. Don't let them cut this. YouTube, don't let Kat cut this. Kat, don't do it. YouTube deserves to know. My candy from Mexico. Okay.
Oh, good. That was fantastic. All right, everybody.
What are we watching?
YouTube patrons and all the like. We are on the serial number, kind of like the 6th serial, called the Aztecs.
I'm nervous about this one. Is it gonna be racially insensitive?
I am unsure. I can't remember if people mentioned there might be some exactly what you just said, racially insensitive situations, but I'm not sure off the top of my head. This is another one that I've definitely heard the title of quite frequently, but I cannot think of what the story is off the top of my head at all. Yes. Do you all want to leave the channel? Because I do.
We just lost 10 patrons and 100 subscribers.
See ya. Oh, fantastic. This first part is called, The Temple of Evil.
I like it. It's like the Tomb of Annihilation D&D reference.
Okay, we're not gonna, well, I mean, we're always gonna fuck around, but not anymore right now. We're gonna go and watch this. Okay. Where'd you take us now, Doctor?
Look at that. Aztec mask. He must have been a
Look at
priest.
that. I am.
Aztecs were Mexicans. We must be on Earth again. That was one of my specialities, Susan.
Yeah, before.
What little I know.
And they're just like, let me just try on all this jewelry that was here probably for ceremonial purposes.
Only one side to their nature. They got bubbles coming out of their mouths.
I'm gonna touch everything. Where's everyone else?
Where is, listen, honestly, I don't trust any of them on their own.
No, and they should not be touching all this stuff. It's not theirs. I like that their universal translator gives them all British accents as well.
Yep, always.
Well, we somehow suspected something like this might happen. What were you thinking, Barbara? They're gonna think she's the priest come back because she's wearing the thing or whatever. That's my guess.
That's actually very good guess.
Look at this extraordinary city down here. The Aztecs. They knew how to build.
Look at this drop painted on that shows a city over here.
So good.
Place seems absolutely deserted. Yes. The door! Quickly!
Yes. Classically locked away from the TARDIS.
There's nothing to get a grip on.
There must be some way.
You have to do that because otherwise when you have a time traveling space machine, you'd
Solves all
never
the
be stuck
problems.
anywhere. Yeah.
Orthodox, high priest of knowledge, most Go now with these attendants. and soon you
That's
shall
why
meet
the tomb is
one
sealed, so how did she get the bracelet?
in
That they
there,
don't realize, yeah. That's why.
Of course. It's like, how did you end up in a sealed tomb? That's insanity to them.
She picked up a bracelet from the tomb.
A vision is with us and shall stand before them. And I, in supplication to the rain god, shall offer human blood.
Oh, looks like he's wearing a little cowboy hat.
They do kind of look like little cowboy hat earrings.
Sorry.
Well, they've treated us all right so far. Leave us.
I love how much she always is just like, yeah, I'll play the role you
I'm
give
gonna
me
play the
wherever we
part.
go. Look at her, she's like, ooh, I'm a queen.
They think I'm a reincarnation of that priest in the tomb.
Yes, that high priest. What was his name? Orclock.
Altlock.
Orclock.
Or clock.
Orclock. Well, he
Y'all
said
go,
that he
no,
was the
Altlock.
attacker. Is that
Come
what they
on.
think you are? And we're your servants.
That's right.
Charming. If the Aztecs decide you're not what you're supposed
She
to
just
be,
has to
then
pretend to
it's all
know
right.
things. You might die anyway, honestly. They're making a sacrifice.
Taxa, the people will stand before the temple in obedience to our commands. We humbly beg, Great Spirit, that at that time the people shall see you. Oh, Great Spirit, grant us
Oh, but who is their sacrifice? Is it her?
Yeah,
And that's why they're like, let's keep your servants away from you.
the aged servant of Yataxa speaks with wisdom.
The aged servant.
The maiden remains with me. The others may do as you wish.
We shall await you. A wonderful performance, my dear. Congratulations. We now have everything we want.
Do you?
Exactly.
We do?
Yes, you and Susan here in safety, and Ian and I outside finding out about the tomb.
Is Ian about to have to fight somebody?
What is happening?
It has been decided. The old man may walk abroad. You shall train to command
Kat!
our army.
Surely that is for Yataxa to decide. Yataxa would not refuse so great an honor. I accept.
That shirt almost looks like he's wearing like a muscle suit. Right? It's almost like a...
Get some air in there, puff it up.
To command, one must prove oneself in courage, skill, intelligence.
Courage, skill,
Exeter has taken many
intelligence.
prisoners on the battlefield.
This is my voice for when I'm playing a bad guy.
Ah.
It's like the,
Let me twirl my mustache.
that head Cyberman in that
Oh
one.
my god, that was so
Who
funny.
he was like, ha, 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 ha.
Very slow.
I was like, this is very
Slow
slow.
throws.
You are anticipating. Oh, okay.
Oh, oh,
Okay.
nice hop. Oh,
Yeah.
it seems like a crappy place to have to prove you can fight. Oh
Yeah, really. Now
my
you're
gosh.
busting open things.
6 warriors.
I killed them all.
Only I
Oh,
remain.
Lee, I remain.
Rather, I welcome you.
Oh,
For one day,
I
all
welcome
men
the
shall
challenge.
The Aztec commander who killed the chosen servant of Yataxa. We shall deliver the human sacrifice to Klatoxel.
He's like, I'm sorry, what? The human sacrifice?
the human who? The human what?
In spite of the drought, there's plenty of water for the flowers.
Better to go hungry than starve for beauty.
What?
All the perfume
That's,
of the gods.
I don't know that I.
I think there's like balance.
So restful.
Can we
Yeah.
be only a little hungry and have a little beauty?
Oh, I see. He's a gardener.
No.
He's
it's
a god.
He
spirit.
watches,
So he does.
Yeah.
His son lives.
builder.
A warrior.
Ixta?
Yes, then I suppose he knows much of his father's
Maybe.
work. Oh, my dear
Ha!
This
Oh
lady
no.
has promised me.
At the ceremony for the rain god, and I have to
Just
assist.
a minute. What are you supposed to
It's
do?
like, I'm about to tell you.
Just let me finish my fucking sentence.
Do it, man. Do it, but don't interfere.
Don't interfere, but I have to be actively a part of it.
And what if the human sacrifice
if
is
it's-
Barbara?
Or Susan.
But being handmaiden to God.
I love her. She's so cute.
Adorable.
What is it? What's happened?
There's to be a human sacrifice today at the rain ceremony. You must not interfere. You
Oh
understand?
no.
Just sit by and watch?
No, Barbara.
There'll be no sacrifice this afternoon, Doctor.
Oh
Or
shit.
ever again.
You're changing history. You can't do that.
If I could start the destruction of everything that's evil here, then everything that is good would survive when
Oh,
Not how
that's
it works.
An adorable thought.
The high priest-
Can't rewrite history. Not one line.
Not Barbara. Yataxa.
Oh
Okay,
my
Barbara.
gods. But it's again, you try to explain to the society that doesn't understand. I think of that episode was Data and the radiation poisoning.
Mm.
Okay, so it's not any of them.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The High Priest Yetaxa has returned, that you may look once more upon the sign of the coiled serpent.
Hello, I'm the bad guy.
Give us the water that is our life, and we will honor you with blood.
Stop!
You have denied me honor.
There you go.
Yeah, see, this is not how it works. See, he's gonna kill himself anyway.
With death came rain. She transgressed the law.
You did not know it.
Okay.
Not how it works, dude.
No one shall be punished for an offense committed in ignorance.
I demand that she be punished.
No, let her instead be taught respect for your customs.
I will take her to the seminary.
This is not Yetaxa.
This is where the turn is.
The false goddess.
I shall destroy her.
How Hamlet?
Yeah, really. Okay, look right into the camera.
Gosh.
Next episode, The Warriors of Death.
Gosh.
Doctor Who.
Okay.
That went many different ways from what I predicted.
So many different ways. I mean, you did predict Barbara being mistaken.
That's
for
true.
A god.
And thank you for recognizing it.
Absolutely. You called it right away. And I didn't even think about the fact of like when we both caught on of like, oh, they're coming out of the tomb. Like there's no way to enter it.
Yeah, I didn't think about that
No wonder
either.
why.
Yeah.
I
didn't think about that at first either.
Yeah. So that's why like the follow up with the three of them, I was like kind of expecting it to be like a what the fuck sort of thing, but they were like, no, you're obviously a part of the crew that came through. Like, yeah. Also, why? Okay, let's just go all the way back to the start of this episode. Let's just rewind it all the way to the tippy top. What the fuck, Susan and Barbara?
Why are you just come out here and being like, we're in a tomb. Let me touch everything that's on this ceremonial dead body.
Look at this dead body.
Like,
looks like
let
he
me
was an
put all of
Aztec.
these things on. Like, what are you talking about?
Why do you think that that is okay? That is not okay. I don't care how many riches be laying there. That's a dead person's...
Yeah, don't touch it. Don't. You should know better. Especially when you're like, let me teach respect for the custom.
Yeah,
I'm like,
how funny is that?
looting a dead body is not being respectful.
And also pretending to be a god that which you have no relation to and absolutely no cultural like connection with. Also not very respectful.
I mean,
and
she
then,
at least does seem to know about the Aztec culture,
but she's abusing it.
but it's one thing to like go along with it because
Oh, well, we got
that's what's
caught.
gonna keep us safe until we can get out of here. But to like go through and like try and literally change their customs.
Yeah, decide that you know what's right and what's wrong. And you're going to change the course of history.
Yeah, like in an attempt to save them, like this idea that like, oh, Cortez, the conquistadors are not going to wipe out this culture if they aren't doing human sacrifices. It's just, I think, such a misjudgment on
The history of it.
why they were wiped out. Yeah.
Yeah. It's oh, my train of thought. Oh, I had already mentioned it during the episode, but in case it got cut, that similar aspect of Amy being like, oh my gosh, we had this like really wonderful like heart to heart with Van Gogh, and he seems so much happier when we left him. I can't wait for the course of history to be changed and
Yeah.
see all of his new artwork and all of these things. And
That's
it's
not
like,
how it works.
that's not how it works. That doesn't change the fact that like
Yeah.
that man was not
Yeah,
well.
one, that's not how depression works. And you know,
No.
that's not like that's not how it works.
It's just
and
not how
also
it
it's
works.
just yeah.
to think you can change the course of history like that. Like, again, something so, I guess what the doctor would say, a fixed point in time, you know, down the road, where it's like there's these major things that have happened in history that are like, can't just fucks with it. And then we get into that water of like the similarities between Prime Directive and like the concept of the doctor being like, hey, human sacrifice, super not good. Listen, I don't like it either, but you can't.
Well,
this is where they're at.
Do this, yeah.
And then, of
cannot
course,
change one line of history, which obviously is a thing that is a bit loose
more
in his
loosey-goosey.
mind when necessary, but
yeah, like that guy, the moment it stopped, he, you know, jumped up and said, "How dare you take my honor away from me?" It's like
that's
those
what
Klingons
he
believes,
who felt like they were
Yes.
had to live in hiding because they were taken as prisoners of war and not killed. Like that denied them an honor. Like
Yep. And but taking their life is also dishonorable in the way that they think, you know, and believe in their customs. So it's like they're stuck in that like limbo. But yeah, definitely. He was like, so of course he went and jumped off. Like, yeah, I'm not saying that's great. That was not great. Like, it's super sad, but it's like, of course he did that.
Yeah.
Of course. He's been told and believed
Like,
his whole life that if you're chosen for this, you are saving your people. You are saving your town. You are sacrificing your life to save the people you love. You know, like, again, not saying it's great, but like, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
And yes, obviously we can tell there's a little bit of like racial definitely lots of white people cast with darker skin put on them. We're just gonna acknowledge that. We know.
Yep.
You know, we know. There are no excuses for it, but I at least have to acknowledge it. And just so other than that, I don't understand where the story's gonna go. I mean, I guess the main problem is they are locked out of they're locked away from the TARDIS.
Yeah, they need to figure out how to get back into the tomb
without completely desecrating this tomb.
Honestly, I don't know how much they really care about that.
I don't blame you for thinking that, because
I mean, they already stole a bracelet off a dead priest, so, you know.
And she took a necklace.
So weird.
What the fuck?
Maybe she was like, I'm just going to wear it for a second and then put it back before we leave. I'm sure that's what was in her brain.
Yes.
But, yeah.
But still. Anyways, y'all, I'm very curious. Okay, the ending, though, with that dude, whose name I'm going to mispronounce.
Oh, yeah, it was like Tloxtel or something like that?
Sorry, we'll get it next episode, y'all. Sorry about that. That ending, so
right in
Hamlet, just.
And I will kill her, or whatever he said.
Yeah, something along those. He definitely wants to kill her.
And I will destroy the fake priestess.
I will just never. He literally did.
Like.
At one point, he did this thing too. The like. It
was so.
We're talking about the Cybermen episode with.
Who was
that? That was when the Cybermen hadn't been around for a long time, and it was their first appearance, and that guy totally just did his own thing.
Which was that? I can't remember now. Wasn't the the blonde one? Was that celery guy?
I was like, what?
Baker? No, that's not Colin Baker. That's clown
Davidson.
Pete Davidson. Sorry, Colin Baker's clown outfit, and Pete Davidson is celery guy. Copy.
It definitely was not.
No one be mad at me.
It definitely was not Clown Doctor.
Right, no. I feel like it was.
I think it was
Pete Davidson.
Peter Davidson.
I corrected myself immediately.
Thanks for hanging out.
I'm a noob. I don't know any of this shit. Who can keep track of the names of every old white man?
It's hard.
Don't be mad at me. I was a joke, everyone. That was a joke. But who can keep track of all the names of all the old doctors? I'm busy trying to learn the names of everyone in my new favorite K-pop group. You know what I'm saying? That's a
You
lot of
have-
work. Their hair color changes every music video.
I can't keep track of who
Can't
they
keep
are.
track. They look different every video.
Y'all, thank you for hanging out.
Should we wrap it up before
yeah.
I get myself in trouble?
Yeah, I mean, we're constantly getting ourselves in trouble. You want to help us continue to get into trouble? You could financially support the channel, which you can do by signing up for our Patreon, patreon.com/GallifreyGals. We have all sorts of different content on there, but you get full-length reactions. You get to hang out in the Discord community. You get to be part of little fun voting things when it comes up and all that stuff. And little treats that come in. At some point, we have the broken down version of Marco Polo. That's like a 30-minute, this was what the story is. And I think we get to hear audio from it. So at some point I think we'll react to that, and that'll probably be a patron special, so things like that.
It's a patron special.
Fuck. I'm broken. My brain's broken.
Hey, me too.
We love you, patrons.
Davidson.
Thank you for making this all possible. Like, subscribe, comment. How did you feel about this episode? Are you sick of our shit? Let us know. Kindly.
I'm ready for all the comments to be, I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of your shit. Stop it. Stop with this shit.
We're not gonna, so we'll catch you Gallifrey Gals next time as we watch more Who?
Who? Doctor Who.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.